Hello, everyone. It's Brian Underwood. Wanted to come with you with a quick thought. How does luck play into success as an entrepreneur? I've always heard that luck is when preparation meets opportunity, right? The Roman philosopher Seneca said that. I remember when I was young hearing a story of my dad going out and playing golf with Kid Dynamite. And this was just a younger guy that him and his business associates were playing golf with, and they were doing this golf scramble. And they had this really hard hole that they were coming up on, and he hit the ball and he hit it all the way up on the green. And this is one of those holes that you always set up on because you can't even see the green from the tee box. But he, hit the ball, hit it with such a slice that it just moved right over, curved over, went right onto the green. And as soon as he did that, Pat Vaughn, one of my dad's business associates, looked at him and said, "Kid Dynamite, you get so lucky. You're the luckiest SOB on this planet." And Kid Dynamite looked at him and he said, "Pat, funny thing about that luck." He said, "The harder I work, the luckier I get." And I think that for me, I've always looked at luck as you create or you make your own luck, right? We have the ability to create our luck by being consistent and staying focused. And so, me personally, I don't believe success is about getting lucky. I believe it's about doing the things that can make luck happen, right? So, luck happens when you go out, you put yourself in a position to where you can seize an opportunity that can come up, right? You prepare yourself accordingly. That's why I believe that 90% of life is just showing up. If you don't show up, you won't see the opportunity. If you don't show up, you won't grow to be aware that there is an opportunity. And so, there was actually a book called Good to Great that they did a 9-year study on luck and entrepreneurial success. And their conclusion was that entrepreneurs who achieve an extraordinary amount of success, they described them as 10Xers. And they said that there is an element of luck in their success. So I want y'all to hear this, though. However, they concluded that it's not the only factor that matters, that the primary determinant for success is the quality of the entrepreneur. And what they determined was the quality of the entrepreneur was the contrast, right? It was the polarity of one person being in a position to take advantage of an opportunity where the other didn't have the courage to see it, or they didn't have the courage to move forward with it. So the study showed that good luck and bad luck can shape any entrepreneurial endeavors, and I take that even with what we've done with our company at Prove It. I mean, as an entrepreneur, if I didn't keep myself in the game, I would have never saw an opportunity, right? And if I hadn't have continued to take opportunities and to continue to show up, then I wouldn't have been in a position to carry the weight as we started growing and creating a new market. And the point by saying that is that, some people say, "Oh, it's lucky, it's timing." Timing only plays a part of it. If you don't have the entrepreneurial experience or the entrepreneurial wisdom or the entrepreneurial skill set, then regardless of what opportunity comes to you, even if you were able to take advantage of it, that opportunity would crush you, right? So, at some point, an event of extraordinary opportunity creates the conditions for an exceptional result. However, don't believe that the extraordinary luck creates that opportunity or the result alone. And I'll give you a prime example. As we started our quest and our journey by creating our company with Prove It, there was other companies that were trying to market ketones at the same time. We were the first to commercialize them, but very quickly people tried to come out. They couldn't capitalize that we did. So it wasn't just timing or luck at all. It was also where luck met the opportunity, but it was also it was also the strength of the entrepreneur, right? So that made a difference. And so remember that you have to have the vision and courage to take advantage of timing. So kind of like in summary with the book, they said that for all practical purposes, entrepreneurials can make their luck by being ready to deal with the events as they unfold, right? So they have to be aware, they have to have adaptability, and they have to have the wisdom and the strength to convert them into opportunities. And, I want to give you this example. Just think about this for an example. imagine if Bill Gates had said to Paul Allen after seeing the electronics article that shifted them into creating Microsoft, right? They saw that article and they said, hey, listen, we can be a personal computing company, right? Because the article is all about the world's first microcomputer kit that could rival these big commercial models. And so they said, there's opportunity here. Let's take advantage of it. However, if Bill Gates would have seen that first article with Paul Allen and he would have said, well, you know, Paul, I'm kind of focused on all my studies at Harvard right now. Let's just wait a few years and then get ready to start. See, they would have missed the timing. So there was hundreds and thousands of people that saw that same article, but it did matter who was reading it and the mindset they were reading it with, right? They had the courage to act. The difference between Bill Gates and a lot of other advantaged people wasn't luck. It was that he was willing to go further, in taking advantage of the lucky circumstances by creating a huge return on his luck. There was other people that tried to start even after him, but they didn't see the plan through. They didn't have the entrepreneurial wisdom or skill set to make which is what made the important difference. So, I think that it's just important. Someone can get lucky and win the lottery. There's no doubt about it. And sometimes there's a business lottery, but I don't think it'll ever last. So I think that there is no overnight true success, right? The secret of an overnight success doesn't happen from being overnight. It happens through consistency and through the ability to build that muscle. And so, my dad said sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. But what he meant by that is that you're putting in the time, the hustle, you're being scrappy enough to where when luck happens, it is when that preparation meets opportunity, and you have the advantage of making it happen long term. So I don't believe there's any room for instant gratification on the path of long-term success and fulfillment. But I'm curious about what you think. Hey, listen, you're lucky. We're all lucky. We're all blessed. Too blessed to be stressed, I guess that they all say. But my question to you is, what is your belief on luck in entrepreneurship and luck in business, right? I believe luck takes time. So, how bad do you want it? And if you go out there and you grind and you stay in the game, you're going to build the skill sets, the awareness, the aptitude, the adaptability, and the emotional intelligence that when you do hit your financial home run, there's going to be many people that look back and say, oh, well, they just got lucky. But I'm going to tell you right now, that you created that luck. So don't let anyone ever steal your thrill of your victory or steal your significance of what you've become in the process, because it was all a process. You show me anyone that has achieved a massive amount of success, and I'll show you someone that had luck at work for a long, long period of time. And so, my question to you would be, how bad do you want it? What are you willing to go through to get it? And, if you just keep stepping up to the plate, you will hit that financial home run. There's no doubt about it. But you got to keep swinging the bat. And so with that being said, just be positive and confident in all you do. And we'll talk to you really soon.